Hi from Simply Thought Analytics. Welcome again to this session. Here we are going to be talking about sorting in Excel. In order to get the best from our data set, sometimes we need to sort it appropriately. So when we want to sort a data in Excel, there are several approaches. However, let's start one after the other. If you look here at that area where we chose the icon for the filtering, we also see sort icon there. So if you click on it, you can see sort smallest to largest, sort largest to smallest, and you can also see custom sort. And sorting is so important that even if you go to the data tab, you are going to see this same option here. This is A to Z, that is smallest to largest, and then we see Z to A, which is largest to smallest. And then this here is the same thing as the custom sort. And so those are two areas. However, we can even sort directly from the column. For example, if I click on this column now, if I click on this column and I click on it like this, you will see this, the option to sort. You can see it here. You can see sort from A to Z, sort from this, and you can see the custom sort option there. So sorting is so important that it is almost everywhere so that it should be easy for the users to apply. So assuming I want to sort the country code in alphabetical order. So I can sort it like this. I can just click on it and then sort from A to Z. You can see now it has changed everything. You can see these zeros are appearing here. Why? Because they are numbers. So let me remove them. And good. Here we are. You can see the country code now is now sorted in alphabetical order. You can see now, and as it is sorted, every other aspect of the data also aligns with it. So with this now, you can say, okay, we want to see people from Australia, and then you can just look at it comfortably, and then so that it won't be as if there is one Australia here and at row 120 there is another Australia. With this, all the others from Australia are now arranged in a particular group. And this is very important as we are going to see moving forward. Now, we can also sort numbers. Let's go to let's go to age. I can't see age, so let's use other ID. So this is the other ID here. Let's just click on it and then we sort. Let's sort it smallest to largest. And you can see it has sorted in this particular manner. So that is how we can sort data in Excel. However, we can do more advanced sorting. We can sort in a multiple dimensions. For example, let's come here and see in this particular example, this is the country code for the countries, these are the first names, and these are the other value. So in this particular instance, we want to sort our data in such that we have all the countries in one group and we have the customer from that country, and then we have the other value for each of the customer, everything sorted. So let's see how it goes. So I don't want this particular date to be involved. So because of that, or we can still involve it. Let's involve it. So let's start like this. We click on country code, then click on it, then we see sort. Sorry, my is hanging. So whenever it does like this, just press escape and you are out of the trouble. Good. Now let's click here and then I will click on sort and then go to custom sort. So it has taken me to this particular area. However, let me cancel this. You can go back and go straight, click like this, and then go to data, and then click on this box. It's going to bring us to the same area. So the third option, click on it like this, go to the home tab, this editing group, click on this, custom sort, and we have the same box. So let's look at this carefully. The first thing you must notice when you are doing this is this particular icon. You see, my data has headers. Immediately I remove it, you can see that it has included the title, the headers, which means that it is going to filter them, it is going to sort them with this particular data set, which is going to mess our work up. So I will click on it again. You can see now that it has excluded it. So when you want to do custom sorting like this, importantly, you must check this particular button. Now, so we are going to sort by multiple columns. The first thing we want to sort by is the country code. So we want to sort by country code and we want to sort it in ascending order from A to Z, that is in ascending alphabetical order. Then we are going to add a new level, and then we want to sort by the first name of the customer. So we are sorting by self values. So we can sort by color, we can sort by font color, and we can sort by conditional formatting icon. So this time we are sorting by cell values and it's also in ascending order. Then we are going to add the third value, the third level, which is going to be the order value, the cell values, and then this one will be from largest to smallest. And we can do custom list here, but we are not going to do custom list. We are doing largest to smallest. Now, I'm going to click this, okay, and you can see. Now, when you look at this area, you can see that all the Australia have been put together. Let me click on page down. You can see that all the Denmark has been put together, all the France, Italy, everything has been put together. However, you can see that for Australia, for this Australia area, you can see that the First name is arranged in alphabetical order. So you see that H before J, you can see this and like this. And then you can now see that the other value is also arranged for each of the names. So if you look at these names, so let's look at Jason. Let's look at Henry. Henry only appeared once, so only one value. Let's look at Jason. Jason appeared 3 times. You can see that his other value is in descending order now. For Mandy, appeared only once. For Melba, who appeared 4 times, you can see how it is in descending order. Now, how is this helpful? This is helpful because if we have an organization where we have so many customers, but some of our customers actually have several transactions. By the time we do this, we can localize them to a particular group, and we can see the performance of each of them. For example, now, Mr. Member here, you can see that he's from Australia, and we can also see that these are all the transactions he has made, and the highest one is this, and the lowest one is this. So this is where this is very important. And we can go here and see the date that Mr. Member had all of his transactions. So this is Mr. Member. You can see now that Mr. Member had all of his transactions during this period. So we have been able to put all of his transactions from the date to the amount, everything together in a particular group, which allow us to access each of our customers individually. So there are several ways we can do this, and believe me, it was very, very interesting. We have been sorting by values. We can also sort by colors, and we can also do custom sorting, and we can also sort by date too. So for example, now let's say we want to sort by date. So what are you going to do? Let's click here. Sort from oldest to newest. So we can see we have sorted it in this manner. So now another thing to also note is that when we are sorting, you can see that everything we are doing here does not affect this particular guy here. Why? Because there is a space between them. If I copy this guy here, let me copy it and paste here, Control V. So escape. Now, let me sort by first name. You can see that it has been sorted. You can see now the way it has been sorted. So when you want to do something like this and you don't want it to affect a particular data, what you are going to do is simple. So let me undo that. Just ensure that there is a space between them. So insert a space. As long as there is a space between them, it's not this particular area that you are clicking will not affect this place. So let's try it again. You can see now it is done, but did not affect this area. So that is another aspect to also take note of. Now let's go to custom sorting. When we can actually sort our data in a particular customized manner, and one of the most popular example is what is called the fiscal dates in some organization. So naturally, the year is started by with the month of January. So, but some organizations start their own year, which is called fiscal year, from any other month of the year. So, assuming we have an organization and that organization start their own fiscal year in September. So they start their year in September so that when they want to analyze their data, they want September to be the first month. So how are we going to do that? The only way to do that is to actually put September as the first month and arrange the next month after it and make it to be our reference for the custom sorting. So in order to do this, I will have to do some data manipulation here. So let me start. So we are going to use this same data set. So let me start here. So I will make this a long date. So then I will extract month out of it. So let's call this month. So let's use, so we are going to use flash fill. You should remember. So I will press Ctrl E now. You should have gotten the pattern. Yeah. So we see now that we have extracted months out of this particular date. So we can extract day, we can extract other things out of it using this method. So then I will go back and convert this again to a short date. Good. And then, so we have the month now. So I'm going to sort this data based on this particular month order. So if I sort it now, assuming I sort it like this, let's do the sorting by month, sort from A to Z. You can see now it's starting from April because April starts with A. So it's not going to work. So how can we do this? We can use what is called custom sorting. So in order for us to do custom sorting, we will have to do the same thing we did in one of our previous sessions. So this where we are going to go and edit our custom list. And you knew how we did that. Let me remind us again. We click here, we went to options, and then we look at advanced. We came down at edit custom list, and then we click on edit custom list, and then we click here to take us into the sheet, and then we click on this. We click on this again to take us back, and then we import and we added it. Good. So now we have our custom list now. If you want to be sure that our custom list was there, you can go and check again. Let's check option, advanced. Let's come down quickly, and then custom list. You can see that our custom list is here. This is September, October, November. Good. So let's go back. So we are going to click on months, and then can go straight to data and click on this guy here, which is custom sort. So you can see now first name, we are sorting by months. Good. Cell values, and we are sorting using custom list. So let's click on the custom list, and this is the list we are using. So you see now September, and then we click on it. So and then we click, and here we are. You can see that our data has started from September down to August, and then the January of the following year.
How you doing? Well, thank you very much.
So good. So this is how you can do custom sorting and be able to sort our data in a more customized manner. I think we have done a lot in this session, and I believe by the time we start doing some of our projects, we are going to be applying some of these principles in a more intuitive manner. Thank you very much for your time.